Hey, what's up, everybody? Shane Presley here with the Rock Paper Podcast to tell you about my friend's music record shop. Find them down in the Grove at 4191A Manchester Avenue, located right between the Demo and the Ready Room. This Friday, an all-new music happy hour with new records from Rush, Kurt Cobain, Montage of Heck, Earl Sweatshirt, Ryan Adams, 1989, Humphreys McGee, Sam Smith, Anthrax, Mac Miller, and all sorts of other stuff. So come out, get you some new records. Live in-store performance this Saturday, December 12th with Mitchell Ferguson and Nicole Grace. That's sponsored by Four Hands Brewery and the Gramophone. 2 to 4. Find them online, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, musicrecordshop.com.
Hey y'all, this is Jeremy from Driving Wheel.
This is Ryan from Driving Wheel.
And this is Craig.
And you are listening to Rock Paper Podcast.
Rock.
A podcast is kind of like it's like a radio show that's not on the radio. It's on the internet. Does that make sense? Uh-huh. Yeah. That's also like my mom. It makes it sound more confusing, doesn't it? It sounds like this.
Rock Paper Podcast. Rock Paper Podcast. Rock Paper Podcast, y'all.
Well, I smoke too much, you know, and I don't like crowds. If I drink it all, you know I get way too loud. I can't help myself. Lord, that's just the way I am. If I go to church this Sunday, will I be a righteous man? Yeah, she's leaving now and she's gone for good. Screwed up again, you always knew I would. I can't help myself. Lord, that's just the way I am. If I go to church this Sunday, will I be a righteous man? Since I was just a little bitty boy, I burned my books and I broke my toys. I can't help myself. Lord, that's just the way I am. If I go to church this Sunday, will I be a righteous man? Girl, I'm on my way, I'm about to self-destruct. It's a long highway
Good afternoon, people of podcast land. Welcome to the Rock Paper Podcast featuring Driving Wheel. It's a very special day today. We are interviewing the world famous, studly handsome Shane Presley. How you doing, Shane?
Hey, man, I'm great.
Awesome. Hey, what's up, Shane?
Hey, you guys flipping the script on this one.
Well, you know, we've heard a lot about Rock Paper Podcast. You've been making some waves, and we were really interested in what's been going on with you lately,
Yeah.
man. Yeah. How you been, brother?
I've been doing great. Been busy. I think this is my fifth podcast this week, so
Nice.
I'm trying to knock out some stuff and hopefully take the rest of the month off and relax. And
Hell yeah.
but
Enjoy your dog,
Turkey
or your
Day.
lady, Turkey Day,
Yeah.
football, all that
Yeah.
good stuff coming up.
yeah, man, the Urge. I'm going to the Urge show.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
This guy's always a party, man.
Yeah, we could probably go to that one too if
The
we wanted.
pageant?
Yeah, October 20th.
October.
I mean,
What?
November
November
20th.
20th?
Yeah,
November
November
20th. Whatever month it is, you know.
October 20th is a long time ago.
Yeah,
Shoot, technically it's December now
Oh, yeah.
when this airs.
Yeah, when this hit.
Yeah, definitely. We're getting ready to jam with Devon Allman. I heard you did a podcast with him earlier today. Is that correct?
Yeah, knocked out a little interview with him that'll be airing or already aired, depending on when you're listening to this. So yeah, go if you missed, go back and listen to it. So
Surely ours will air first.
yeah,
No, put Devon's on. I'm just kidding.
yeah, man, I'm excited to watch you boys. I was telling Ryan earlier. I think it was the last time I was actually in this room. We are at Rose Music Hall, which formerly Mojo's.
Rojos.
And,
Rojos now.
Yeah, the last time I was up here, I think you guys were playing with Rival Sons. So
Oh yeah, they were awesome,
yeah.
man.
Yeah,
That
so
was
it
a
was-
killer show.
yeah, and then I think that I played here, and then the next night they were opening for Sammy Hagar or something at Verizon in Winsville or in St. Louis, and
Yeah. They did a bunch of tours with Sammy. And when I was talking to that guy, I said Sammy Hagar loves their band.
yeah,
That's pretty cool.
That's
I love
awesome.
you. I wish you loved our band.
Yeah,
Where
Sammy.
you at, Sammy?
We
Yeah.
love your tequila. We love your albums with Van Halen. We love your solo stuff. We love Chickenfoot. We love the Wabaritas. Hook us up with a tour, man. We're dude. St. Louis. We're so close to St. Louis. St. Louis loves Sammy Hagar.
yeah,
So there you go.
yeah. It's,
Yeah.
6 degrees of separation.
Please, Sammy.
Sammy.
He's a big listener. He's always telling me he's listening to the show. So
Awesome. Cool.
yeah, so this will be the big jump off here, guys. You know.
Yeah.
Awesome, man.
Well, if
Well,
you'd have told me that a long time ago.
Yeah.
Ryan would have came down.
I saw Sammy once at it was like a New Year's Eve party or I believe, and it was like a grand opening or something. Yeah, I think it was all the same, but it was like for Sammy's Beach Bar
Right.
and Harrah's Casino, and he played Voodoo Lounge there,
Nice.
and it killed, man. It was such a. I mean, I miss going to shows there.
That
like
guy's a really awesome guitar player, man. I've got the on VHS. I had the Van Halen Live Without a Net, and him and Eddie Van Halen trading licks. Dude, Sammy Hagar can shred.
Yeah.
he's a badass. Yeah, I've got tons of respect for that guy. I mean, you know, anybody that makes $80 million off of tequila's got
He's A-okay in my book.
A-okay in my book.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah, I don't think I've had any, but I'll gladly try if you want to send me a bottle, Sammy, and I will
Oh, dude.
gladly sponsor it on the show here. We will we'll gladly take your tequila money.
We'll say Cabo Wabo every 5
Yeah.
minutes for the rest of our
Oh,
lives
dude.
for one bottle.
Proud,
Brought to you by Cabo Wabo. It'll be Driving Wheel brought to you by Cabo Wabo
proud,
Tequila.
proud
Featuring
sponsor.
Shane Presley.
Featuring Shane Presley and Rock Paper Podcast. That's right.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, better get this date out there in case we forget about it later. But you guys are playing the Blue Note just across the street, December 19th with Chump Change. I don't believe I know those guys.
You don't know Chump
I don't
Change?
believe so.
Oh, man, they've been around for 20 years or something, man. Smitty, the bass player, he's sick.
If y'all come down there, the blues.
Yeah. John DiAgostino.
I saw when we played
Pete Spolka playing guitar.
when we played Roots Blues and Barbecue that first year. Chump Change played before us,
Right.
and I saw O'Teal, Burbridge.
standing right there.
Standing there talking to Chunk like he was his grandpa.
Like
or
they were
something.
buddies.
Like they were,
Yeah.
Huh.
I didn't even know people knew who it was except for around here. Everybody knows who they are around here in Missouri, but I guess his reach goes out a little bit farther. He's real deal blues. It'll be a good show. Blue
Yeah.
Christmas.
O'Teal was
Blue
standing
Note.
there. He watched us start playing, then he left.
Yeah.
I watched.
Plugged his ears.
Plugged his ears and walked away. Sorry, O'Teal, we love you too, man. And I hear he's kicking ass with the Dead right now. Him and John Mayer.
Oh yeah.
Now I really hear a lot of
John
good things.
Mayer's playing with the Grateful Dead.
Yeah, I hear
Yeah.
it kicks ass too.
Wow.
I hear he's just shredding it.
He's
Yeah.
a good guitar
He-
player.
Apparently he's great.
Yeah. I guess last time I saw you guys was at Blue Note with that Kenny Wayne Shepherd show.
Oh yeah. That was fun.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I got to meet Whipper Layton.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. Getting a picture taken with him. I've been listening to that guy's record since I was like 6 years old.
Yeah.
So
Man,
that's pretty neat.
that was a killer show, man. Kenny and Noah, those two guys are a lot of fun to watch, man.
Great set list too, man. It was just like hit after hit after hit. You know.
Yeah,
I was
so-
huge Kenny Wayne Shepherd fan when
Yeah.
I was young in high school.
Yeah, this was like
Loved
Ryan opening for
Kenny
Elvis.
Wayne. It was badass.
Yeah.
I know all of his. I don't know his last couple records. I'm kind of falling out of the record world a little
Yeah.
bit, but
It's for the
them
best.
first four, whatever it was, I had them and I knew every song,
Sure,
learned
man.
licks off of them.
Yeah, that I was really hoping to meet him, just get a picture or whatever. It'd be cool, but didn't happen that
He was
night.
kind of quiet. I met him out
Yeah.
back.
He kept to himself
Yeah.
really a lot. He didn't a whole lot. We actually met him right before
Right when we got out.
Right when he got out.
Right, we
got out.
loved the
Right
crap
before
out.
he was getting
He
ready
was
to go
standing
on.
out there chilling.
So
Yeah.
we took the opportunity to be Uber fanboys. And
Sure.
actually, Ryan was like, "Hey, can I get my picture with you?" And I was like, awesome." I was like, "Put him up. Hey, what's up?" So I got it.
Didn't have to ask.
Didn't even
Got
have
the
to
picture
ask.
without having to ask.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So
Show
I was
all
the
your
cool
pride.
one. Yeah. But it was cool, man. We had a good time.
Yeah.
I just remember it was like this. It was really weird weather.
Oh, yeah.
And I was out in the rain getting coffee. And
Yeah,
then,
we got rained on. Me and my mom standing in the line trying to get in the
Oh, that was
building.
terrible,
Yeah.
man. I think I had wet socks all night.
Yeah, and then we get inside and they got the AC cranked, and so we're like just, woo, man.
But it's a good omen to have weird weather at a show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is. So hopefully tonight will be kick-ass. too.
sure.
Yeah, it's tornado brewing outside.
We're watching the wind blow.
I saw Kenny once opening for Robert Cray at Lumiere in St. Louis.
I've just recently got into Robert Cray
Yeah, I
quite a
mean
bit.
he's a fantastic player, but man, like it's tough for anybody to follow Kenny though. In my opinion, it's like he brings so much energy and with his music, and it's like
their live shows.
yeah,
they're just
yeah,
all around. Yeah.
and so.
Well, Robert's kind of different too.
Right.
Kenny's a more like it's got more of that Texas Roadhouse thing, and
Sure.
Robert's more smooth uptown Chicago.
Robert's a lot more laid back and so. Kenny opened and just shredded and then he leaves the stage and I'm ready to party. I'm feeling real good. I'm up dancing and everything, and then Robert comes out and is totally kills the buzz, and I'm I started nodding off during his set and stuff, and I'm like, I gotta go. So I end up ducking out a little early on his show, man. It's like if it was the other way around, it would have been a much better vibe for me. But it's hard to go. You're at the peak, and then that drops out on you. It's like it just.
Well, I think that happens a lot. I guess that happened to Black Sabbath too when Van Halen was opening for them. And not to take anything away from Black Sabbath because they're great and it's Black Sabbath, but putting Van Halen in front of that, a young Van Halen who's
hungry and eager,
hungry and
crazy,
eager and
and
just
the new modern hip
right,
thing, just
exactly.
as cool as could be.
And it's more than just the music and the sound of it. It's like the you see the two worlds, the thing, the youth, and then what used to be. Not to take anything away from it, because I love both of those bands,
Sure.
and I love Robert Cray and I love Kenny Wayne.
Yeah.
So it's different.
Now Robert
speeds.
Cray's gonna die, and you're gonna be
Feel bad.
upset
You
and
can
watch
feel
the
bad.
whole
You'd be
show.
like, man, I wish I really paid more attention. to
Like,
Robert
yeah, I
Cray.
seen
had
him
to
once
fall
when I left
asleep,
early.
Yeah.
Right.
Blues legend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man.
I hope that's not the case, but yeah, no. I mean, it's just if it was the other way around, man, it would have been so much better for me. I could have fully enjoyed Robert's set and Kenny's, and
You
and
can't hardly beat.
Yeah, but it's hard. Yeah, it's hard to put a legend in front of a So
Well, I guess
Right.
one of Jimi Hendrix's first tours was opening for the Monkees, and it was really hard for the Monkees to follow him.
Sure.
And so they concocted a story about how, like, the Daughters of the American Revolution, Hendrix thrown off of the tour. So, you know, they put that in the press, and that way he was able to leave, and the Monkees could get, like, you know, Herman's Hermits.
Right.
I'm not making that up.
Yeah.
I'll believe it. I wouldn't
Yeah.
want to play after Hendrix either.
Yeah, man.
I wouldn't either.
I would. There's guys like that. Like, I wish I could have. I wish I could have experienced that show live. Like,
Yeah,
there's so many.
Monterey Pop Festival with
Yeah.
the Who and Jimi
Especially
Hendrix.
being in the time, if you lived in that time, it was like a whole new thing. Now it sounds like Hendrix, but back then it just sounded like something that came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
It's
sure.
like, what in the heck? This is freaking awesome.
Yeah, people almost take it for granted now, you know.
Yeah.
But really, those records are still really amazing. But yeah, like the context of which it was so groundbreaking, like people had never heard. It was like seeing color TV for the first time.
Yeah, exactly.
They're like, "What is that?" Whereas now you see a color TV from the '60s, and you're like, "Oh God, you can't even watch it." You know.
Yeah.
So it's all relative.
Sure.
We were listening to an 8-track earlier in the basement, and it sounded pretty grainy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
I was in that interview with Devon. We were talking about how you know, he's looking to get in and record a new record coming up soon, and he's talking about going into the studio with Tom Hambridge, and I guess he said something about the studio is called like 1979, and that everything in there was like pre 1979, so they're gonna record to 2-inch tape, and so everything will be all analog and everything, right? It won't even touch digital and stuff. So
That's awesome.
So
that'll
that'd
be expensive.
yeah. So but it would be, you know, it'll be,
Tape's expensive.
it'll be cool to hear a record like that, you know, and especially he's been putting all his stuff on vinyl, so it'd be nice to
hear what it sounds like to make a record without all the tricks that
Yeah.
people got nowadays.
We're gonna do one like that next.
Yeah,
It'll be awesome.
sure. Yeah, you guys got the EP out, right?
Yeah, the EP's done. It's out. You can buy it.
What,
Discogs, CD Baby, Amazon,
Yeah.
iTunes, all that. We got all that stuff.
Craig?
And Craig's here. Woo!
Howdy, Creed.
We're mixing the record that's already done, so we can hurry up and get that one out and make a new one with all three of us sitting in the same room together, which will be new and fun and
Just like now.
just like
Yeah.
that. Finally, Craig's late as usual.
Got my new shoes on.
Oh, you
All
slick,
6 years
dog.
old.
They make you run faster.
They do jump higher.
Yeah. What was that's Sandlot, right?
Sandlot,
Yeah, man.
I met a buddy of mine's daughter the other day, and she got new shoes, and she swore they made her run faster.
Yeah.
I forget being like that. It's so cool. Kids
Yeah,
are
man.
badass.
I can remember, you know, my mom taking me to Walmart or whatever, getting some new sneakers, and I'd be, you know, running up and down the hall. Man, I can run so much faster now.
Yeah.
Dude,
Look at me go!
you know that you do because, I mean, you feel like you run faster, and if you feel like you run faster, you will run faster.
Probably running faster.
Probably running faster. I'm just saying that's why it feels that way.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, man. I miss those days. Now I don't run at all.
Yeah.
I barely
Ass
walk.
out and run. Right. I waddle.
Yeah.
Mosey.
I'm really good at sitting and laying around, I'll tell you.
I've gotten too good at that.
Getting old, man.
I'm just getting over being really sick, and
Right.
I couldn't do anything but later on I watched TV really quietly, and it was torturous. So I'm
Yeah.
ready to cut loose.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have fun tonight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Got your Pib Extra. Gonna get wired up and.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
good at meetings.
This stuff is unbelievable.
I do Dr. Pip Extra.
Red Bull's for the birds. Pip Extra is where it's at.
Dude, man, that's better than the regular Dr.
Spicy
Pibb. Is that
cherry.
Dr. Pibb or Mr. Pibb? I get them confused.
I think it's some kind of legality. It's
Well,
just
now
Pip
it's just
now.
Pib.
Now it's just Pibb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Got sued.
I got I was a picture.
And why doesn't Dr. Thunder get sued?
Because he's an off-brand. He didn't come out trying to say
Yeah, he
he's
is.
the real deal. He came back just kind of like, hey, man, I'm Dr. Thunder.
Whatever happened to Dr. Slice? Or was that too for a while? Remember that?
Dude, I loved that stuff. That was fire.
I don't remember that. I remember Slice.
Yeah.
There was like a red slice. There's like ruby red
Slice
slice.
is badass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fire.
There was a picture popped up
Surge.
in my oh man, I got some Surge the other day. They got it's back in all the gas stations around now.
What?
I
Yeah.
haven't seen it.
Yeah, I heard that. They're actually coming back with it.
Yeah, they're 16 ounce cans for like $1 a piece. And
Sales of Mountain Dew have dropped off. Not enough people are consuming yellow food dye number 7 to suit the government's control needs.
Yeah.
So for experimental
Hope they
segment
bring
number
back that
7,
Nitro Cola.
remember Jolt?
Jolt, that's what I'm thinking
Jolt,
of, I think.
yeah, Jolt's with like 3 times
The most
caffeine, 10
carbonated
times.
thing
Yeah,
ever.
it's like horrible. Fuck her up.
yeah.
It's not fit for human consumption.
Yeah, they got Surge like all over, St. Charles County where I'm from and stuff. So like, I don't know if it's up here, but it's all over there, at, like all the gas stations and things. So it's pretty exciting.
Oh, we used to get that when I was a kid in 5th, 6th grade was when that was real hot. And we'd have a 12, and we thought we were doing something. If we had a 12-pack of Surge and had all the boys over, we thought we were drinking beer.
Play some
man.
Nintendo.
There's a resurgence coming on.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, we're getting Madden and having a tournament with a case of Surge.
Yeah.
some pizza rolls. And
Yeah.
Dude, no, dude, we're grown-ups
Totino's
now.
pizza
We'll
rolls.
order 3 Pizza Tree pizzas and gorge. Actually, we'll order 1 and split 2 pieces because it's sad.
Pizza Tree wheels.
Too lazy to microwave anything.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
Or
microwave
oven.
pizza rolls suck.
That's true.
Yeah, they got
I
a.
don't know how to
You
use
gotta
them.
get the crisp. You know how to use oven? Oh, yeah.
Deep fried pizza rolls are where it's at.
Oh, yeah, man.
Woo!
Deep fry anything makes it good. And this is
They
the
are
thing.
good.
Triple
I learned-
battered, double fried.
I learned this when I was working in the industry. The thing about frying foods is it's not the grease that cooks it. When it's done right, it's the breading around it makes a seal and it steams the inside of it. That's how it's supposed to cook good.
Yeah. I mean, they already like burn the shit out of your mouth out of the oven. So imagine you bite into one of those that pizza rolls with that lava inside after deep frying it. Man, it's gonna.
Nothing burns me anymore.
His tongue is calloused. He has no patience. The sign of a non-patient person is a calloused ass tongue.
Cotton mouth 24/7.
It's like whenever you take a bite, it burns you. You choke it in. You're like,
Take a drink while you're doing it. Can't wait 4 freaking seconds.
yeah, that's me.
Yeah, man. I think also before the last time we saw each other, I guess you got married.
Oh, yeah.
So congratulations
Woo!
officially.
Oh,
Yeah. So
Married man.
Appreciate
off the
that.
market.
Yeah. We just got back from our honeymoon.
No.
yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, but that's Ryan and Craig we're talking about there.
Ryan's a
Not
married man.
Jeremy. No, Ryan got married. I got sick. Craig got his tree or his house smashed in by a tree.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
It worked out good for him.
Worked
He'll
out great.
complain
Got
about it, but
paid.
it worked out good.
Yeah.
It's working out all right. It'll only take 5 months to fix it. This coming Monday, the floors are going to be done, so I get to be hanging out in a pretty nice ass hotel for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Stoked.
Yeah,
Dude. So
I
we're
am
partying
stoked.
at the hotel 2 weeks.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to
Swimming?
tell you where, but
Me and Ryan are showing up to pizzas, remember? Surge.
Yeah.
Having
Surge and Pizza
Madden.
Tree.
Pizza Tree.
Yeah, well, I'm threw it up on Facebook a little bit ago, but I think I'm going to put together. I brought my Nintendo 64 out the other day, and I
Nice.
think I'm going to put together a Blitz tournament. So if you guys want to throw down on some Blitz,
You have
Yeah.
Surge there?
you guys are welcome.
Surge?
Yeah, bring the Surge.
No, you're going to have Surge there.
Hey, I don't have that kind of money, man. That's like
All that money you got.
they're like $1 a can. That's
Fancy microphone.
Man, yeah. That's,
until that sweet Cabo Wabo money comes rolling in.
Yeah,
I'm
call him
Sammy.
Sammy.
Sammy. Taco-T's
What
heavy.
an, or Pizza Tree. Hey, you're listening?
Pizza Tree, we love you.
They ain't got no money. They might give
Johnny G.
Johnny might give us a pizza every now and again, and he's good people like that. But we're not trying to
Give us a
extort any
pizza
money.
for regular price, man.
We're actually
Good deal.
pimping this pizza because we love it.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Oh, that's fantastic.
This has been Driving Wheel, brought to you by Pizza Tree. Why do you keep saying that? Because they pay me every time I do. It's a good way to make money.
Pizza Tree.
Pizza Tree. Brought to you by Pizza Tree.
Having a great Pizza Tree night here at the Pizza Tree Rose Music Hall.
It used to be Pizza Tree Mojo's here.
Yeah.
Remember that, Shane?
Yeah, I checked. I didn't even message you. I was like, hey, is Pizza Tree still there?
No.
So,
Well, Pepe's.
Pepe's is here now.
Got a good
at
taco.
the wonderful Pepe's Rose Music Hall. They got some Pepe's taco, Pepe nachos, Pepe's. Pepe's is just
Their burritos are fire, man. Chicken burrito. This is my favorite. And I like the chicken American tacos. I'll smash like 2 or 3 of them.
yeah.
brought to you by Pepe's.
Brought to you by Pepe's.
We're going to tell them when we get out of here that we pimped them.
Pimped them on the show. Give
Yeah.
us some free food.
Nachos,
Sure.
please.
Yeah, hook it up. Yeah, well, so you guys, like I said, we got the Blue Note show coming up. We got the,
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
we got the,
Cool.
Yeah, Craig, it's on the 19th. Put it in your calendar.
Blue
Oh, really?
Christmas.
I'm going to be at
Don't give me
the
that shit.
Blue Note on the 19th. I'm not going to be able to make it.
Don't give me that.
Don't give me that shit.
All right, well,
Yep.
yeah, we're playing at the Blue Note.
Got a
That's gonna be great.
CD in the works, hopefully. It's
Yeah,
been
it's
constantly
good.
in the works, but one of these days it will be completely done full length.
yeah, I'm excited. That, I had Jeremy on a while back, and we talked some rock and roll and things. But this is exciting to get the full band in here now. But yeah, like since all that, you guys put out the 30 Miles to Houston music video.
Oh, yeah.
Got a new
and
one coming up.
yeah,
Sun's Gonna Rise
that's-
from the new album.
Oh yeah, man, that video though was killer. I love it. That's,
Thank
Yeah, what's his
turned out real
name?
nice.
Shane?
Brian McClellan.
This is Shane.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
Shane. That's Shane.
We're talking with Shane right now.
Yeah.
I'm talking with Shane right now. Brian
Brian did a
McClellan
great
from
job.
Blip Black Video. He was in a band called Middle Class Fashion, and he's just phenomenal. Really pieced that together, and just outstanding how he captured a lot of the vibe
Yeah,
and
it was
feel.
really cool.
And,
We came to a
yeah.
bunch of time in the studio and came to some shows and then followed us around for a day and
Yeah,
made that thing.
yeah, it looks awesome. Man. It's
Definitely.
so yeah. So it's what do you say? Sun's gonna rise.
Sun's Gonna Rise will be the next one. Yeah. Cole Lackey from 45 Productions is putting that one together.
All right.
It should probably be hitting the YouTubes about the time this airs, so
Okay.
look for it.
Will do.
Hell yeah.
That'll be exciting. Excuse me. Yeah. I don't know. So, we got anything else exciting?
I have this little excerpt from this weird dude I recorded the other night.
Okay.
Oh, wow, let's hear this.
Yeah, it's only like 10 seconds, but it's pretty nice. So how close can I put this thing to the mic?
Well, you can.
Physically, you can put it as close as you
Yeah.
want to.
Yeah, we'll see what it sounds like.
How close can you?
If not, we can fix it in post.
Yeah.
Let's try this. This is great. This is good radio right here.
You'll all be dying.
And on a more serious note, your wife is pretty high, eh? Let's give it up for Jenna. Whoa, hey, all right. And thank you, and good night. Good night.
Can't top that, man.
Sounds
From a
like
wedding from earlier today.
a Family Guy clip or something.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm working on my best man speech, and that's all I've got so far.
Yeah. Craig's gonna be the best man at his brother's wedding.
All right.
He's a heck of a public speaker. He's been doing it his whole life. He's a natural. He loves
He loves
speaking
it.
in
I mean,
public.
you can tell he was in here raring to go before everybody for this interview, and then I don't know how
yeah.
it got started without him.
I was best man once, and
I fucking hate it.
I don't know, man. I just went up there. Like, I also had to go. So the bride's maid of honor went first, and gave a long sappy, everybody was crying and stuff, and then I'm like, man, all right, well, I'm going to try to liven this up a little bit, and I don't know, I just kind of winged it, and I didn't really prepare anything because I couldn't think of what to write and that was appropriate, so I was like, I pretty much just like, said, how much, like, love you guys and let's drink and party or something, like
crickets.
Yeah, I kept it short and sweet, and I'm like, because I've been to enough weddings. A lot of times people are like, hey, wrap it up, let's go.
Right.
So
we want to start drinking.
Yeah, bring on the food. Let's go.
Oh yeah, I might break the world record tonight. Pepe's.
Proud sponsor of the Rock Paper Podcast. Pepe's.
And Planter Salted Cashews.
Driving Wheel brought to you by Pepe's.
What about Sunbelt's Chocolate Chip Granola Bar?
Hey, we are branded.
Yeah.
Very well. Also, Fender Musical Instruments. If anybody out there rep from Fender. Marshall, Gibson, Ampeg.
I'd like some Hanes underwear. If anybody's listening.
There's a realtor in town that wants to hook it up with a nice house that's outside of town. I want to live in the country.
What we're trying to say is we'll take anything for free because we don't have nothing. We broke. So come see us sometime.
Not after this, man.
Hey, Sammy Hagar's going to hook it up.
Shit's going to be ticking off after this.
Good one. Direct TV.
Yeah, I've been. I don't know. I joke around a lot about it, but it is pretty exciting to watch sometimes because, like, I know it's not me, but I had a guy on a little bit ago. He's a photographer named Kenny Barr, and we talked about his concert photography and things, and some of our favorite rock show moments, and then shortly after he was featured on this St. Louis magazine with one of his shots of the arch and all that. Nice. So like. I was like, yeah, it's probably all that sweet exposure on Rock Paper Podcast.
Must have been.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And like my friend Bobby got to open up for Dave Chappelle one night and stuff like that. Cool. And like so.
Well, we expect to sell every copy of our EP now. Yeah, so after this,
man, this is the popping off point right here.
There you go, bros.
Thank you, Shane.
Yeah.
To the toppermost of the poppermost.
Oh yeah,
Rock Paper Podcast.
Thanks, Shane. We appreciate it, brother.
Next level.
Brought to you by Rock Paper Podcast.
Hopefully they'll give us some money.
Yeah, let's see if we can get some free stuff from them.
Yeah.
He's
like, what do you say, Shane?
Got some sweet
here.
Stickers.
Yeah. Oh, awesome.
Fucking ass.
It's my,
put that on my guitar case.
My free swag. Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm trying to take over every guitar case, drum case, whatever I can.
It's a good way to do it, man. I wish we'd have thought of this first.
Yeah.
Can't do it now,
Genius
though.
idea.
Yeah.
Can't do it now, though, because it's already been done.
Right. Yeah.
And we'll just look like acts like we're jumping on the bandwagon.
It's copyright.
Getting stickers. Oh, driving wheel, you got stickers because everybody else gets stickers, huh?
We're not jumping on the wagon. We're driving the dang wheel.
Yeah. Hey-o.
True. Right off the side of the
Oh, yeah.
Where does that name come from? Why Driving Wheel?
Driving Wheel.
We had a bunch of names.
Ask those yahoos.
We had a bunch of names in the early days of vodkas and Gatorades.
Drank a lot of vodka and Gatorade. I lived in the shitty.
Well, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a long time.
Yeah,
Smirnoff and Gatorade. We were youngsters, man. And I lived in this one-bedroom apartment. Ryan lived wherever, at his mom's, at his dad's, at my house. It didn't really matter. As long as he made it to school sometimes. And we called ourselves Scott Peterson and the Scott Peterson Fishing Expedition. That was what we were.
The camera guy, Scott Peterson?
No, the guy that killed his old lady that said he was
that guy.
Yeah, we were like, yeah.
That one went right.
So we call that. We were skinny almost and not.
Yeah.
We played Wine Dinos gigs because Quentin and his band had broken up or whatever.
But anyways, we were hurting for a name, and I guess we were listening to the Black Crowes whenever it came up. And they have a line. It wasn't even theirs. They do a cover that is Driving Wheel, called Driving Wheel. It's badass.
Yeah, the Tom Rush song. The Birds covered it, and it's been covered.
Which is a killer song.
But the one we got it from was Young Man, Old Man, where it's wash the blood if you want, the truth you can't conceal, gonna roll on my driving wheel.
right.
You know, it's just like, well, tonight, why don't we just call it Driving Wheel?
Yeah.
And we were like, all right, that's cool enough, you know,
Yeah.
for tonight anyway.
Sure.
And that was 7 years ago or something like
Still
that.
thinking of a cool name.
Still trying to get, still trying to get it together.
Yeah.
Y'all got any ideas?
Yeah. Well, when naming this show, we like had a list of all kinds of things, and I was like, I pretty much put it up on the Facebook. I kind of let the friends pick, and this was like the runaway winner. Everybody picked Rock Paper Podcast. I'm like, all right, that's it.
Oh,
So,
that's a good one, man.
so
Cookie.
Good name.
I like it.
yeah. So
Hell of a name.
yeah.
God damn. Good job.
Excuse me.
But yeah, well, I'm been having a lot of fun doing the show, hanging with dudes like yourselves, and
Yeah.
and getting to talk a little rock and roll and blues and everything else, man.
You get to hang out with Mr. Allman earlier?
Yeah, that was
Sweet.
yeah, it went pretty well.
Yeah, we talked about it while he was gone.
Yeah, way to
Yeah,
go.
well,
Well, let's go ahead and revisit it here real quick.
All right, guys, rewind if you want to hear about the Devon Allman part.
I
Who
look
else?
forward to listening
You
to that.
got a hold of Colin from Decadent Nation today, right?
Oh, I actually didn't make it over there, but it's gonna happen soon. Yeah.
And who else were you doing up on this leg of the trip?
It
You
was
said you did like 5 this week.
Oh, well, that was the rest of them were in St. Louis, but
No.
yeah,
Then they don't count.
no, they
I'm
don't
just
count.
kidding. We love St. Louis, dude. St. Louis is a big driving wheel town. We love it.
You guys come in and play Oyster Bar, and
Yeah.
used to do moonshine a couple
Good
times.
places to eat.
We'll do them again next
Yeah.
year. We'll get it in the new year probably.
Yeah.
Some shows lined out. It'll be
Yeah,
cool.
there's, I love when you guys come to my neck of woods. And,
Hell yeah, we love your neck of the woods.
yeah.
We usually try to work it out if it's out of town and they gotta have good food.
Oh,
Yeah, Broadway Oyster Bar has great food.
The pageant asks us to play there all the time, but they just don't have no food.
Yeah, they just
Yeah,
got,
like,
they just got billy goat chips and.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
You-
kind of strange too.
But you can't-
Last time we played there, I actually backed into somebody's car out front, and I wound up costing me like $600 or something.
Oh.
And I couldn't just leave. I couldn't. Well, I did leave, but she called me because it was somebody that worked there, and so I had to pay for it.
That's what you get. The tour bus driver drives the tour bus.
I know that
You.
now. I know that now.
You can't
Yeah.
get in our tour bus and try and drive. I mean,
Yeah.
I get delusions. I get delusions of grandeur.
you can get in your own car and back into somebody.
I think I did
But-
that too. I'm just not a very good driver. I'm starting to suspect.
Yeah, I keep my ass out of the snow. I found that out. I've totaled 2 cars in the ice and snow, so I'm like, if it's snowing, I'll stay home.
Oh yeah, man.
It doesn't take me. It doesn't take much to get me to stay
Hell,
home.
up there, you got all them 8-lane highways and crap, man.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't want to be out on them in the ice and snow either.
Right. Yeah, I told the
I
story.
get out on the 8-line highway anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told the story once on here about how I was on the highway in my Taurus, and like I started snowing like a blizzard, and I got like clipped in the rear, and I did like a 180 on the highway, and I'm facing oncoming traffic, and the tractor trailer jackknifed down the highway coming down the highway sideways, and like comes over the hood through the windshield and like stops like right in front of my face, and like
Fuck, man.
it was intense, man.
Hey, man, and that's the type of thing that no matter how good you're driving, man, if it's coming at you,
Yeah, that's what's so scary about driving, period, but definitely ice and snow is you don't have to
Can't
do nothing
control.
wrong.
it's
Right.
not even you can't
Especially whenever when you got oncoming traffic and no median.
Yeah.
I hate that.
loaded down with a bunch of gear or work equipment or whatever, you know. Yeah,
Oxygen tanks.
exactly. Yeah,
I'm just
that's
thinking.
the worst, man. That thing would blow up.
It's some missiles.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
drive around about 72,000 PSI missiles on a daily.
Yeah, Craig rides around with loaded missiles in the back of the van.
Just
Don't anger me.
It's no shit, too. You would not like him when he's angry. Have you ever seen?
I know I don't.
No, see? You ever seen Tiny Hulk? The Adventures of Tiny Hulk?
No, I don't think so.
Look it up if you can find it. It was like on Fish TV, like MTV, Fish TV,
All right.
in the early 90s. Sketch comedy. I've looked for it on YouTube. It seems to not exist. It's like
It disappeared with Berenstein
Berenstein Bears, exactly. It's in the same parallel universe that the Berenstein Bears went. You know? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because it's not Berenstain. It was Berenstein.
It's Berenstein.
Thank you!
It is.
It is! Try and find a book that says Berenstein Bears in 2015. They don't exist.
They don't exist.
It's like they never existed. Time parallel shift.
universe.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it's like the Chiefs. They can't play that Gary Glitter song, so that dude went
That's-
to prison.
dude,
That's
that-
probably what happened to the author of Berenstein Bears. He probably went to prison.
It's him and her, Stan and Jan Berenstein. But that's the thing, dude. You have no
Oh, he
idea.
was already in his own prison.
In the proper parallel universe, the Chiefs have been competitive and won a couple Super Bowls in my lifetime. I just don't know about it because I'm stuck here in the crappy, unparalleled universe where Driving Wheel is not playing a whole lot of shows and making money, and the Chiefs don't win Super Bowls. It sucks.
That there was a hell of a
not-
segue from Berenstein Bears to Kansas City Chiefs, man.
Dude, I could leave anything to football, man. I live life in football terms. I can do all kinds of football analogies. I'd be a great coach.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Motivating. We're all motivated in here, aren't we?
Oh, yeah. Fired up.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll wrap this up so you boys can go out there and
Greg, play your 10-second thing again as an outro. For all
entertain the
good
masses.
people. Yeah.
Let's check out this outtake.
Hey, we're
Yeah,
bringing in
let's
our buddy here. He's going to practice his
Practice his best man
best
speech.
man speech.
Hey, y'all, man. Thanks
come
for
on,
listening. Y'all be
Jenkins.
safe. Have fun. All that good stuff.
What
This is the outro.
And on a more serious note, your wife is pretty high, eh? Let's give it up for Jenna. Whoa, hey, all right. And thank you, and good night. Good night.
What?
Perfect.
You guys want to throw any songs on here? From the
Yeah, I can give you the Sun's Gonna Rise from the video and the new mix of Righteous Man. Whatever, if you want.
Yeah,
You
whatever
wanna
you guys
some
want to play. I
songs?
don't care.
Dude, right?
Stop by the
that one
house
turned out
after the
good.
show.
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I do
Lot
too.
better.
Righteous Man and Sun's Gonna Rise, huh?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks so much.
Awesome.
Thank you, Shane.
We'll see you soon.
Thank you, dog.
Likewise.
Rock
yeah.
Paper Podcast.
Yeah. Thank you, and good night.
Well, I'm cruising down the highway like a rocket and I'm headed to town now. Can't stop it with the wheel in my hand. As I stand on the floor of the borderless car in the road. Well, a woman in the backseat, she my wifey in the middle of delivery. Lord, she saved me to this day, I don't know why. She picked me up when I was down on the road with the wind and it blow. And the sun's gonna rise in a mile. In a mile you'll be feeling fine. In a mile you will see. After me you'll be out of the door. You get your shot. Well, the sun's gonna rise in a mile. In a mile you'll be feeling fine. In a mile you will see. After me you'll be out of the door. You get your shot, yeah. Well, I'm cruising down the highway like a rocket and I'm headed to town now. Can't stop it with the wheel in my hand. As I stand on the floor of the borderless car in the road. Well, a woman in the backseat, she my wifey in the middle of delivery. Lord, she saved me to this day, I don't know why. She picked me up when I was down on the road with the wind and it blow. And the sun's gonna rise in a mile. In a mile you'll be feeling fine. In a mile you will see. After me you'll be out of the door. You get your shot. Well, the sun's gonna rise in a mile. In a
Rock Paper Podcast, y'all.